Welcome to another Happy Planner meets Mixed Media with Creative Katie. That's me, Karen Burchell. Learn how to create custom planner spreads using your mixed media stash and not spending extra money. Here's a sneak peek of this week's spread. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you can be notified of all upcoming videos, planner videos, mixed media videos, the works. So here's my spread, and due to technical difficulties, it's a little bit late. My SD card kind of started fritzing out on me and wasn't sure I was going to get any of my videos done while we were trying to solve that problem. So I pulled out some jelly prints with purple, and I've gone with the purple and pink. And again, I chose purple because the colors that were already on the page. In this month, I'm going with what's there and adding my own little twist to it. In other months, I might cover it up. So here I have some tabs, sticker tabs, Avery tabs, that I've jelly printed on and used up leftover paints and inks on that I've hole punched. And I hole punched that because I am going to use this to track my water consumption. I also put those there to split up that first box. The top part I have my to-do list, my daily to-do list, things that are going on, things that I want to remember, and underneath I have my meal planning. So then I can make my grocery lists and go from there. So down here you see me gluing on some jelly prints, and I'm hoping to find the video and put an iCard to the video where I make these plaid looking jelly prints. I love how these look, and I've done it in all sorts of color combinations, and they really work well in the planner spread. So the little holes that I punched out of the sticker tabs at the top, I'm actually putting those on and using those as bullets. I took off the backing of the paper before I punched it, and that makes this process a whole lot easier. So I'm just pulling that out and sticking those in. And again, it's perfectly coordinated. I could have punched from the jelly prints as well and done the same thing. And if you watch some of the other videos, I create bullets for my planner spreads in lots of different ways. Again, utilizing those things that you already have in your mixed media stash. You don't have to go out and buy specific planner bullets or stickers that have bullets on them. So I'm liking the color, so I'm going into my stash, and I keep all the typical usual things that I use on each spread in that little container that you saw. And I just find this saves time. Certain parts of this, I know what I'm doing. There's no reason to deviate. So over here, I'm just stamping to do, and I'm going to put my daily to-dos. Now, when I start a week, I bring in all the things from the past week that I either didn't get to do or that I've kind of brainstormed onto that place right on the left, whether it's a household to-do at the top or a creative to-do at the bottom. Then those might find their place during the days of the week more specifically, or I might expand on them or plan for them. So again, at the top is my daily to-dos, my meal plans. The middle part I have kind of got in the habit of using it as a brainstorming place to put all my ideas for videos and blogs. I just brainstorm ideas. Sometimes I'm sitting there at the end of the day and I'm thinking, and they come to me, and that's where I keep track of them. And the bottom part is where I'm actually fleshing out the specifics, the steps to a YouTube video, or the points that I want to mention in a video or in a blog. And then I find I can easily go back to it past weeks and catch that. So I found these little fairy stickers, not even sure where these came from at all. So I just put one there, and what I'm cutting out now is my homemade, do-it-yourself craft hack chit chat stickers. I'm going to call mine Just Sayings, and what I've done is I've typed them up and printed them out on sticker paper that I bought at the dollar store. And there will be a video, hopefully shortly, that's going to show you exactly how I did it, give you the name of the font I used there and the fonts that will work best for this particular application. So kind of off camera here, and I apologize for that. What I'm doing is I'm outlining it with my Stabilo All pencil, and then I'm just activating it. And you can see how that gives it that shadow. Well, you could if I was in screen. And that just really bumps up how this looks. It goes from okay to, wow, that really stands out. And I'm just doing the same to outline the edge of this. So hopefully we'll zoom out here, and I'm giving this a dry so I don't smudge it in inadvertently. Now I was tempted to just leave it here because this video is late, but you know, I've been doing the ATCs, which I've been taking then and making a little book. And I had a background here that was already done, and then I flipped through my jelly prints and I picked this one. Now I have this kind of viewfinder which allows me, that's cut the size of an ATC, and it allows me to see exactly what portion of a jelly print or colored paper or scrapbook paper I want to use for this ATC. So it kind of simplifies and you know, takes the guesswork out. And I cut it a little bit bigger than I traced because I've learned that if I cut it exactly the right size, inevitably it doesn't match. So I'm just using gel medium, and the reason for that is it just happened to be right there. You could use Mod Podge, you could use a glue stick. I would say glue stick's probably my least favorite of all. And I'm giving this a quick trim. So now I have a two-sided jelly print. Now this is a picture that was a coloring book that I used my Inktense pencils with, and I just cut it out. It was in my stash, and I cut it out and just glued it on there. With the design on the back of this background of the jelly print, I really wanted something that was kind of would fall together a little bit, if that makes sense. It had to go with the flow, I guess. And I had another little fairy sticker. I figured, oh, I use one fairy, and so I'm going to put another one on here. So they're kind of, they work together. And she's the colors that are in the background. I just cut off some of the extra white around it, and I just stuck that on. And then in my stash, you know, in the spirit of Use Your Stash 2017, I found that wish sticker. So again, I have this Prima doll that I obviously finished a long time ago that's just been sitting in my stash, and I noticed that the colors worked. But I wanted a little bit of separation between her and the background, so I decided I'm just going to add a doily to the background, and that's just going to brighten it up a little bit and allow this Prima doll to really pop. So the Prima doll stamp and anything that you see me using in this video, I will put a link to it in Amazon in the description box below. So if you're looking for those things, please go there. Just so you know, anything you buy, when you walk through my link, when you go through my link, I get a small commission. And, you know, I thank you very much if you do any shopping through my link. It's monies like that that go towards paying for my SD card so I can continue to bring these videos to you. And I'm just doing some sketch work around the outline, just making that little bit of black to go with the black that's on the Prima doll. Then I decide I need to add a little black on this one as well. So I'm just doing the dash, and I was thinking afterwards that maybe I should have just done more just straight outlining. But I like it, and it, you know, the design of that stencil and that jelly print really is showed off well in this application. So that brings us to a close for this week's planner spread. Sorry for the being delayed this week. Hopefully everything is good to go. Here are some close-ups of the planner spread. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section below. If you want to know more about a certain thing, again, please ask or just say hi. If you would like to join me in my Facebook group, All Things Mixed Media Creative Katie, please do. It's just another place where I can share my love for mixed media, art journaling, and planner spreads. Thanks for watching. Please share this video with anybody that you know may benefit from it. Thanks again.